New Zealand controls one of the largest maritime territories on Earth. Surrounded by the Pacific Ocean and positioned far from major global conflict zones, the country has built a military focused on control, surveillance, mobility, and regional influence across vast ocean territory. Its location alone gives it strategic importance. New Zealand sits deep in the South Pacific, surrounded by critical maritime routes, isolated terrain, and enormous areas of ocean that require constant monitoring and protection. This makes the country an important player in Pacific security, intelligence cooperation, and international defense operations. Behind that position stands the New Zealand Defense Force. The NZDF includes the Army, Navy, and Air Force, operating together to protect national interests across land, air, and sea. While smaller than the militaries of major global powers, New Zealand's strength comes from discipline, advanced training, mobility, and strategic partnerships. On the ground, the New Zealand Army focuses on rapid deployment and operational flexibility. It operates armored vehicles such as the LAV-3, designed for troop transport, battlefield mobility, and protected movement across difficult terrain. New Zealand soldiers are trained to operate in forests, mountains, coastal regions, and remote environments where endurance and adaptability become critical. One of the country's most respected military units is the New Zealand Special Air Service, known as the NZSAS. The NZSAS is considered one of the world's most capable special forces units, trained for counter-terrorism, reconnaissance, hostage rescue, and high-risk operations. Their reputation has been built through years of international deployments and cooperation with elite allied forces. In the air, New Zealand focuses heavily on surveillance and maritime awareness. The Royal New Zealand Air Force operates the P-8 Poseidon Maritime Patrol aircraft, capable of long-range surveillance, intelligence gathering, anti-submarine operations, and search and rescue missions. Because New Zealand controls such a large maritime zone, maintaining awareness over the Pacific Ocean is essential. The Air Force also operates transport aircraft and helicopters that allow personnel, equipment, and humanitarian support to move rapidly across long distances and remote Pacific regions. At sea, the Royal New Zealand Navy protects critical maritime routes and supports regional stability operations throughout the Pacific. Its Anzac-class frigates provide naval defense capability and international deployment support. As an island nation, New Zealand depends heavily on maritime security. Protecting the ocean means protecting trade, resources, communication routes, and national stability. New Zealand also gains strategic strength through international alliances. It works closely with Australia, the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada through military cooperation and intelligence sharing, including participation in the Five Eyes Intelligence Alliance. This gives New Zealand access to advanced intelligence systems and global security cooperation that significantly expand its strategic influence. When it comes to nuclear weapons, New Zealand follows a very different path. The country does not possess nuclear weapons and is internationally recognized for its anti-nuclear policy. Nuclear-armed and nuclear-powered vessels are restricted under New Zealand law, making the country one of the strongest supporters of nuclear-free policies in the modern world. Even without nuclear weapons, New Zealand maintains influence through intelligence capability, strategic positioning, maritime control, and highly trained military forces. Its geography strengthens that influence even further. Isolation creates natural defensive advantages, while access to the South Pacific gives New Zealand strategic importance for monitoring and operations across enormous ocean territory. Behind all of this is a military culture focused on professionalism, resilience, and precision. New Zealand's strength does not come from massive numbers. It comes from preparedness, strategic location, elite special forces, maritime control, and strong international partnerships. From NZSAS operations on the ground, to P-8 surveillance aircraft in the sky, to naval patrols across the Pacific, New Zealand maintains a military force respected far beyond its size. That is what makes New Zealand powerful.